Is the list. This is what we have, basically. You can see all of them at the bottom. So we've got Daley Thompson's Decathlon, T2 Judgment Day, Hudson Hawk, Darkman, Batman the Movie, Robocop 3, Navy SEALs, Cobra, Batman the first one, The Untouchables, Frankie, It's a Knockout, Highlander, Run the Gauntlet, Platoon, Robocop 2, Short Circuit, Miami Vice, Top Gun, Mr. Wimpy, couldn't not have that really, Red Heat, Total Recall, Robocop, Rambo First Blood Part 2, and WrestleMania. So those are our 25 games. Yeah, I had quite a lot of these games myself, son of a bitch. Mostly by the time I got a Spectrum, a lot of these games were on Hit Squad, so it was easy enough to get most of them. You waggled your joystick to Daley Thompson's Decathlon and Sam Fox Strip Poker. That one. But Daley Thompson Decathlon I played loads of. So this is like... Actually, it's a good way to start, because I think this is like the first... It's one of like the first like licensed games Ocean ever did. And it was a massive hit. Like, this was like a breakthrough title for them. Daley Thompson broke your Quickshot 2 personally. He was like, you see this Quickshot 2 controller? You don't need to be messing around with this, mate. You need to be getting outside and doing some proper running. Broke it over his knee. Cruel man, Daley Thompson, clearly. Did people really wreck joysticks play this? Apparently, yes. I mean, it's amazing, isn't it? ZX Spectrum, as simple as the sprites is, they couldn't even get Daley Thompson right. But it is a decent take on like track and field. Oh yeah, we got it. Woohoo! Yeah, it's a bit like Summer Games. I think it's better than Summer Games, Loki and Squirrel. This one definitely would be a f***ing joystick killer. My God. Yeah, one in for the pub, one in for a bus. Yeah, I think the Cans of Lucozade Daley Thompson game was Super Test, and I think that there was Olympic Challenge as well, and I think that had like a trainer tie-in. Like, you had Olympic Challenge, you had to pick the correct set of trainers for an event, and if you didn't pick the correct set of trainers, like, your character wouldn't be able to run at all, which is kind of silly, but hey ho. Okay, so I think as far as putting Daley Thompson in this list goes, I mean, for me, this has to be on the top tier. Like, this just has to be. Like, because this is one of the first Spectrum games that I ever played. Like, I can't not put it up here. Like, this was, like, probably the first Ocean game I ever played. So, even though it's pretty simple by today's standards, it has to be in Crash Smash. It just has to be. Like, this is brilliant. The title screen is like it's straight out of the film. I know, right? But yeah, they couldn't even be bothered to put any silly names in the title score. None of the staff wanted to be credited on this game. To be honest, I doubt there were 10 members of staff to fill that up. How the hell did the ZX make it to 91? Well, technically, there were games... I think the last commercial Spectrum game, like as in, like, classic Spectrum stuff, was actually in 1993, Kai Wilson. Yeah, come on, give him the old Glasgow kiss. There we go. Oh, you can do a kick as well. You can give him a bit of sweet chin music. I believe the last commercial game for the system, well, in its like original period anyway, was Nigel Mansell's World Championship. So now, after that, you now get this this section where you immediately have to do some top-down racing, and you'll probably die very quickly. Like that. So yeah, we're both dead, and it's game over. You only get one life. You get one life. Try not to splash into anything. And it looks really like, I swear there's like giant bloody mushrooms on the fucking floor in this bit. Crunch. Ow. Well, it's hard not to crunch into everything. Fuck this game. Right, okay, that's it. So yeah, I think I agree with you guys. Like, there are worse Ocean games than this. Certainly in this list, it's pretty bad low. I don't know. Like, it does seem very lazy as fuck. But I'm probably not going to put it in the same class as Highlander when that comes up. So yeah, I think it's going here. Crap Games Corner. So we've got to try and get in on the roof somewhere here, I guess. Looks more like the Terminator than the last game. Yeah, kind of. The sprite looks like Dr. Franken. Yeah, you're not one actually, Stuart. It certainly got a, it certainly has a style to it. Oh shit, it's gonna shit on me. Oh, bloody hell. Hudson gets defeated by bloody bird crap. Yes, the bird's attacking with bird poop. It's like, oh my god! I've slipped off the rope because of the bird poop. I think as far as Hudson Hawk goes, I think I am going to put it in good. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's a lot of... The thing clearly with it is that a lot of effort went into it. Like, so for a Spectrum platform, there's not many Spectrum platformers quite like that one. It actually feels a bit more like, you know, a 16-bit game. See, I think Hudson Hawk is pretty good. I think it's one that's better. I've definitely played the Amiga version of it, and I definitely think that's better than the Specky one. So yeah, this is Jonathan Dunn's soundtrack. You can kind of tell immediately that's Jonathan Dunn's soundtrack. He's got quite a style. Very underrated. Jonathan Dunn's music kicks ass. This expands. It's okay. It plays alright. It's kind of tricky. The jump's a bit annoyingly floaty, but that kind of comes with the trade. Yeah, it's a lot like Vigilante, Mame Haze. It is a lot like Vigilante. I was kind of thinking the same thing. The thing about these bloody games, you never get any fucking health pickups, do you? You get no health pickups. So yeah, Darkman is as okay as they come. I think it's fair to say. It is thoroughly okay. Wonder what Jack Nicholson would think of this. He'd probably think that this was all just a massive waste of time. Like, Jack Nicholson is probably like the first person you can picture saying, like, why would you play games when you can go out and pick up girls? Yeah, the Amiga driving is terrible. The Spectrum version is very cool. Here it is. And cool music again as well. It's very satisfying doing the turns on this version. The Jack Nicholson soundboard prank calls. Oh god, I remember those. I used to love all those soundboard prank call shit. The Jack Nicholson ones, the Robert De Niro ones, the Al Pacino, obviously the Schwarzenegger. So yeah, I think we can all agree. Batman the movie is great. We can all agree on that one, can't we? Like, that's top tier. That is top tier with a fucking bullet. So yeah, this is kind of like, well, it's just a bit of a rogues gallery, really. You know, find who's shooting at you and then shoot. I think there's other stages as well. The music's good. Yes, this is what T2 the arcade game would have looked like on the ZX Spectrum. This is exactly what it would have looked like. Oh, the punks are advancing. Ugh. Wait. Are you f***ing kidding? Are you actually serious, you fucking shit? You actual fucking pile of cunts. You go through all that motherfucking shit, all that boring ass shooting, and then the first fucking level they have a bottomless pit right at the start. You just walk right and it fucking go in it. Nice. Nice. Right, just for that. I was actually thinking at one point, maybe this could go in average. But no, just for that, fuck off. There we go. Fuck right off. That is some of the... Ugh. That was bullshit. That was the worst. Fucking bastard. Right, next up, folks, we have... Ooh! Navy SEALs! Yeah, I'm interested to see what that ends up being like. Jericho appearing on the Stone Cold show. Oh, bloody hell. So yeah, all the men are just dying to this one terrorist, which isn't good. It's a shame you don't have an option to, you know, fire upwards. Like, you can only fire in front. Yeah, I heard this is supposed to be good on GX4000. I've never... What are you doing? Oh, killed that fucker. Right, okay, just go. Hey, nice arse, though. Yeah, I mean, you thought that firing upwards be like they would teach Navy SEALs how to fire upwards, or at least diagonally. Yes, he did manage to kill. Hooray! I like that this terrorist place has like an anti-drug poster as well. Say no. Cohen's in a bit of a tricky spot. John Actor plays a tough, uncompromising Navy SEAL. Oh, for f***ing sake. In Monkfish. Oh, time over, for fuck's sake. The Amiga version is similar, but it does play quite a bit better. I think. Or maybe that's just nostalgia talking, I don't know. But that's going in crap, to be honest. Don't like it. Don't like... Oh, well. So, yeah, this is all about bloody just trying to get... Well, you have to get all the weapons in a stage, basically. Yeah, the damsel doesn't actually get hit by anything. Like, why does the damsel actually need Sly Stallone's help here? Yeah, the damsel should be saving me. Damsel does a lot fucking better with stuff, don't they? Balls. So yeah, that's a Cobra. As you can see, it has absolutely no relation to the film whatsoever. So yes, it had the lives are represented by boxing gloves because Rocky. It has literally just there is nothing to do with the film in that game. Now, personally, I think that game is brilliant. It's hard, but I love it. So, you know where it's going. I love the footstep sound. So yeah, this is by John Whitman and Bernie Drummond, who obviously went on to do Head Over Heels. So yeah, you know, it's just, the controls can be especially challenging in a game like this, where a lot of the things, if you touch them, are utterly lethal. Are there any recognisable villains in this game? Nah, not really. Caesar the Geezer. It's just Batman. It's just Batman on his own weird adventure. It doesn't have a massive amount in common with the actual, you know. It would be interesting, actually. It would be interesting to see AVGN cover some Spectrum games. I would be very curious to see, like, balls in there. Fuck. Great or good? Great or good? I think this probably goes in good. I think I do prefer the side scroller, but it's really good, to be fair to it. Even though that was a fin. So yeah, for God's sake, when you're playing this, just be careful not to actually let anyone fucking touch you. If that happens, you die. At least this game has health pickups in it. It's like, wow, I should have actually heard of them. So there's a lot of different and quite cool levels in the game. It's just that the first one's so fucking hard. Like, you can barely get past it. Fortunately, I mean, that's why level select skips exist, and there was a level select cheat in this game, but oh, it was painful trying to do the first level. This game's okay. I think it would be better if it was not quite so murderously hard. So yeah, I think I'm putting it in average, to be honest, this one. Yeah, the colour clash here is noticeable, obviously. We've got a videotape. Need that, obviously. We're now 2% a real person. Did they just slap the license on another game? No, I don't think they did, no. I think like the actual like ZTT were quite involved in this game's creation, so no. Why can't I pet the cat? Yes, there was a Thompson Twins game too. Oddly, I have never played the Thompson Twins game. Yes, the Thompson Twins game wasn't a vinyl, which is strange. I'm going to put this in good, because I don't think it's anywhere near the C64 version, really. It kind of misses the music and general vibe. But it is good still. It's a good game. So, Great has won the poll for It's a Knockout, because of course it has. Thank you, folks. Thank you very much. The sound is horrifyingly grating. And this goes on for about 2 minutes, by the way. Oh, bloody Nora. Like, this is like Tiger LCD game level. I don't recall It's a Knockout being set, you know, in a place where there's active volcanoes, but hey ho. So what's this all about? Does like the Does like the camel fart and they go shooting off in a... you guys thought this was going to be great. So obviously it warrants a serious, detailed look. Although not that detailed, I've had enough. I've had quite enough of that horrid shite. Yeah, and this is the game, basically. This is it. There's like three other bits of the game, and it's just the exact same thing, only with 2 different sprites. This is one of the worst games I've ever played, legitimately. I mean, I've played this a few times, and it's the worst game that Ocean ever put their name to. The worst game they ever put their fucking name to. Is this that cyberpunk game I've heard of? I know, DC Flake. I mean, really, there should be a tier just for Highlander. There really should be. It is lowest of the low. I mean, I can't even get up. I cannot even get up. It's worse than a cassette 50. It could easily have been on cassette 50, to be honest. I mean, the only decent thing is that the sprites are quite big, so you can thank like the artists for that. But the actual coding and the management of the game is just bollocks. So yeah, obviously it's in the void tier. They did spend more on the cover art than making of the game. That was a common Ocean tactic. In terms of watching Kim suffer. Oh yes, I certainly suffered. See, that was quite a common Ocean tactic, because they had the very talented Bob Wakelin doing most of the covers for the games, doing the cover art. They would sometimes say to him, and they definitely said it to him for Highlander, this game's really shit, make sure you do a good cover for it. So, sometimes it was true that the better the cover, the worse the game was. Like, that's actually true. The late Bob Wakelin confirmed it. Yes, I have quite clearly failed, yes. I'm still on map 1. Oh, for God's sake, get past the fucking boy! Well, there wasn't enough game in Highlander to induce any rage bird. Can we do any better with speedboats? That's the question. Like an even faster bloody vehicle. You want your money back. Right, I think that's enough of this shit. Fuck me. See, and the thing is with this, you basically do the exact same course 4 times with like different vehicles. Is this the Suez Canal? Yeah, that's pretty bloody shit, to be honest. It is absolutely in the crap games corner. There it is. There it is. There's one, the Gauntlet. Now, to be fair, I kind of have a soft spot for this. Like, this game is it's not brilliant. It's hard as fucking hell, as you can see. But, you know, I don't mind it. Yeah, I think there's definitely something in the game defense. A big first level to mask the very short telefilms. This is Platoon Angry Biker. War is hell, so is controlling more video games. If Monkey Island were on Spectrum. I love that. Okay, we're not going to bother playing that again. It's better on the C64, to be honest. So I think I am going to even it all out and put that in average. But I kind of have a soft spot for it. Maybe I wouldn't have much of a soft spot if the music in the game weren't so good. It is very green, yes, Paradox. It is green. It's the finest green. This game can produce the finest green in the world at will. Only we have the secret of the finest green. Yes, colour clash. Make everything very green. That's the way to sort it out. Green it up. Yeah, this whole bloody platforming section is bloody annoying. Murphy, look out for Ed 209. So yeah, you gotta get right on the fucking end. Robo Garda. Come on. Fuck. Columbo Cop. Oh, you are a pile of shit. Oh, okay, just fall down. Fine. Fuck it. It is possible, you just have to be fucking perfect, that's all. That's all it is. Like, And then we go bip, bip, bip. And then we go to absolute nothingness. Oh no, well, we go here. And then we miss that one. Then we fall down here, and then we fuck it all up. And now we're here, which is essentially back to where we were. Isn't this game marvellous? And then we just shot the guy, and now we're dead. It's nowhere near the RoboCop 2 game on GX 4000, basically. Nowhere fucking near that. Which seems like a weird thing to say, but hey-ho. That's the game you should play. So yeah, this is what we're looking at now. RoboCop 2 is nice here. The game's worse than getting hooked on Nuke. Oh damn it, I want to land on the bloody squirrel. Oh. Well, we just landed that poor defenseless bunny rabbit, folks. Sorry about that. Hope Octavius is watching. This game is okay, but the action is kind of fun. What the hell is this game about? It's an oddity. I think it's fair to say. I am going to put this in good, because I did have a lot of fun playing this back in the day, even if I didn't really understand it. My God. Crockett's theme, hell yeah. So this game is just utterly fucking baffling. And I mean, you can the controls like are so, you have to press 2 keys to turn. And look, it's just so, it's virtually uncontrollable. I mean, just making this turn is like possibly one of the hardest things you can do in video games. Just to make that fucking turn at the start. Like, it's almost as bad as Dempsey and Makepeace on the Amstrad. Oh, fuck off. Oh my God. Look at this. Oh, come on. Oh, dearie me. Oh, wow, we made a turn. Oh, wow. Wow, is this progress? Maureen's Driving School Simulator. The Dark Souls of shit tier 8-bit games. Yeah, probably. That works for me. It's no Trans Am. Oh, Trans Am, that's not a bad game. Oh, that's another tier list to do. That's definitely a tier list. Ultimate play the game stuff. Game over. Press caps lock to restart. No. Won't be doing that. Fucking hell, yes. I think, yeah. Jesus wept. Oh, that was a game, wasn't it? Fuck me. Yeah, I think that goes here. Into the wretched void. He's just kind of wiggling around uncontrollably. Oh, come on, die already, will ya? Look, what is he doing? What is he actually doing? Shoot fighting doesn't get any more realistic than this. Just crashed into each other. Fucking hell. He was on a fucking kamikaze flight. He just flew directly into me. You're getting Krypton Factor flight sim flashbacks. Oh, come on. Get into bloody position and shoot the fucker. Definitely in the crap games corner. I've been waiting my entire streaming career for an excuse to play this. This is the perfect moment, isn't it? Right, okay. So yeah, before you get into the burger time, there's like this bit, which is really quite annoying, where you've got to try and get the actual ingredients of a wimpy burger over to the other side. But it's really difficult because there's this very fast thing like moving around all over the shop. Right, come on, get over there. Oh shit. Oh god, that was close. No, you fucking bastard. I was literally there. You were hoping this would be a good game. I think surely you knew in your heart of hearts it was not going to be. Yeah, to be fair, it's not a bad version of Burger Time as such. It's not terrible. It's Burger Time. You've still got, you've still got the pepper and all that. I don't know what the whole fucking point of that first part of things was. Yeah, it's not quite the same without Burger Time's music, though. And I mean, hey, I can dig it. I mean, I like Burger Time. Burger Time is one of my favourite old school arcade games. Like, the thing with this game, I think that first bit is pretty shit. But the actual Burger Time bit isn't too bad. You know what? I'm going to say it's average. I'm going to put it there. That's fine. It's fine. For what it is, it's absolutely fine. It's quite an early game. How come Jim Belushi isn't in this game? Well, he is in the Amiga one. Actually, no, he is in this game. He does appear in this game. Look, there he is. There's Jim Belushi. And this is the game. Yeah, made a sequel. They should have made a sequel with the other half. Just with Arnold's legs. Oh yeah, just throw a load of stones at me, yeah. I mean, look, you can see everyone in the background, you know.
Every bison dollar will
yes.
$5.
Yes, I mean, it is called the Hot House, isn't it? Somehow I think that the designers of this game were perfectly aware of, like, the bloody, well, connotations of red heat. Yes, well, it's practically, it's a lot like the movie, that's for sure. Fuck me. Right, needless to say, that goes here. So currently, with just 4 games to go, we've only had 3 Crash Smashers, 4 good ones, 5 average ones, 4 crap ones, and 5 in the wretched void. Mind you, it does look, we are finishing pretty strong, to be fair. When they go outside on Mars. Careful. No, that was a bad idea. The reboot. I only saw a bit of the reboot, Steve, and I hated it. Well, I found it aggressively boring. Again, I do have a lot of good memories associated with this game, even if it's not that brilliant. So I am going to... but it is a bit rushed. I think it's going to have to go in average, sorry. It was a bit bloody, and it's a bit bloody annoying to actually play. But folks, the game that we're playing next is far from average. How is it to when I'm third on the high scores? Robocop. Unfortunately, I accidentally shot the woman in the face, but never mind. Robocop is just like, no remorse. Sorry, sir. The thing is, in the Spectrum version, you can't actually shoot the bloody cock. If you try to shoot the cock in this game, then obviously, yeah, the woman just dies. Well, to be fair, I should probably stop playing this now, otherwise I will just continue. Yes, in the sanitized version, yes. Why me? Why me? Why me? Why me? Why me? Because I'm probably better at that game. Well, that and Batman are probably the games I'm actually best at. So yeah, obviously Robocop is in top. That's kind of obvious, isn't it? That is an obvious one. Robocop is right in the top tier. In fact, if that's a signal of, like, you know, the game being number 1, put it there. Like Commando, but worse. Kind of, yeah. I don't know, I like this game, it's alright. It's a nice way to, you know, while away a little bit of time. No, you can shut up. Thing is, the C64 one, it's probably a bit easier to figure out where you actually need to... Oh, wow, just got sniped to fuck, didn't I? Great. Yes, shut up. I literally just got sniped to the bastard. Oh, yeah, there is a Specky Friday the 13th. I've never really played the Specky one, I have to say. Always been more familiar with the C64 one. That didn't even shoot me. Oh, dear, that wasn't as good as I remember it being. Dear. I think that's going to have to go in average. It's just going to have... Oh, wow, yeah, there we go. Totally average. Select reply. I started at the bottom and I climbed that ladder all the way to the top. So yeah, there's this weird like promo bit beforehand. Mr. Perfect, I'm coming after you, and when I catch you, I'm gonna eat you up. To be fair, that's probably a better line than a lot of the ones Bulldog delivered in his actual promos. Never the best at it. He looks better than W2K. To be fair, it probably is better than the most twisted. Oh, okay, how many? God, it's just getting the reactions right. It's like, oh shit, grapple. And then it doesn't really work out, and then I just get backdropped by damn Perfect. Lousy Perfect. That game's pretty bloody average, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's pretty bloomin' average. It doesn't suck royally. It's got some cool things, but I would put it as an average game. So there we have it. There's the completed tier list. Bloody hell. There it is. So what do we got? So we've got 5 games in the Wretched Void. It's a knockout. RoboCop 3. I mean, to be fair, RoboCop 3 is kind of primarily there because of that bastard feeling at the start of the second level. Just having a fucking pit there in a game where you only get 1 life. I mean, that's like one of the worst things I've ever seen. Obviously, we've got Highlander, we've got Miami Vice and Red Heat. I think they're all pretty deserving, aren't they? In the crap games corner, we've got Navy SEALs, T2, Top Gun and the Gauntlet. We've by far got the most in the average bit. Darkman, Untouchables, Platoon, RoboCop 2, Mr. Wimpy, Total Recall, Rambo and WrestleMania. In the good section, we've got Hudson Hawk, Batman, the original, Frankie Goes to Hollywood and Short Circuit, and Crash Smashers, RoboCop, obviously, Batman the Movie, Daley Thompson and Cobra. I think that's about right. I mean, I think, yeah, if we have learned anything from this, there's a lot of fucking average Ocean licensed games, basically, isn't there? A lot of bloody average ones. A massive amount of mediocrity, but a few gems as well. They're not all bad. Ocean aren't as bad as people think, even if they're not exactly great. Oh dear. Right. So yeah, thank you for joining in for this tier list. I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the subs and follows and all the love. And and just being awesome in fucking chat. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. See you later, everyone. Take care.